Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tembi, aka Tembi for those who do not know me, and you are very welcomed to another video. So this is another sit with me video. We are going to have a conversation. I'm gonna bombard you with some necessary information that you guys need to know. But before I do that, I'd really like to say thank you so much to my 91 subscribers. You guys have been the best, and I really appreciate your support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you guys being subscribers to this channel. I'd also like to say thank you so much to those who have viewed my previous video about this upgrading topic that I spoke of on my previous video, as I said, which actually reached to 200 and something views. I mean, guys, that's literally one of my videos that's making it on my channel, and I'm really thankful for all the viewers. Please do subscribe to my channel and watch more of these videos. So as I said, without wasting time, let's just get into this video. Point number one, you have different options between private and a public school. So when it comes to a private and public schools, these are mainly two different institutions. Honestly speaking, the services are so different in a way that one could be better than the other. So my life experience with, let me start with the public school. What I can tell you is that in public schools, you do have options on which time to upgrade or to write your final paper of upgrading. So what you could do is to go to your nearest public school that does provide such services of upgrading your matric results and seek for information before registering. But also, the advantage of going to a public school is that you don't have to pay monthly school fees. All you need to do in most public schools that provide such services, you need to pay for registration fee. Some few stuff like the white papers, the copy papers, I don't know what really do they call them, then and have your books and textbooks that you will necessarily need to attend your classes with. You don't really have to pay school fees each month. But as I said, they do differ. I think at some point there are public schools whereby you need to pay a certain amount, like 200 Rand each and every single month, but you do not have to contribute on the copy papers, the white papers, and whatsoever. Other schools, as I mentioned, other public schools, as I mentioned, you could literally just pay your registration fee, then that's it. You are registered and you could attend your classes as soon as possible, as soon as January, after receiving your results. Then when it comes to private schools, you need to pay up your monthly school fees, darling. For you to get the services, you need to pay up the monthly school fees. You might not even write your test or either be part of the exams if you haven't paid your school fees. Another thing about private schools is that educators are always there for you. They have one-on-one sessions. They have extra classes. They do have 8 a.m. classes. You could attend from 8 till 5 like any normal school day. Honestly speaking, you could have a rough day and just attend all of your classes throughout the day. But what I can assure you is that you wouldn't be attending each and every single day. Probably you'll be free on Fridays or Thursdays or even on Mondays. So it's not exactly how high school was, but in terms of the educational system, it is. Not that educators treat you like high school learners. No, You make your own choices. Private school also does take concern of their students. If their students ain't doing well, they go be calling your parents. So honestly, they go be doing that. They go be trying to understand why you're not doing well in class. They go be doing follow-ups, and that is the best of it, honestly, because why, they do care so much about you. The private school I went to, I know that even the principal himself gets involved. That's how concerned they are. They even get to give you your individual test to go and write in order to try and understand why aren't you doing this. It's the best, man. I had the best experience when it comes to the private school upgrading institution type of situation you may call it. I had the best, honestly. So private school or private institution or private college for me worked for me when it comes to upgrading my metric. Then the public school, the disadvantage about it is that you attend from 3 p.m. till the latest, probably till 6 or 7. I remember my latest classes would be till 6:30. Then I had to walk in town to go catch a taxi. At times it's scary, it's dark, but town is town. There are a lot of people. Around 6, it's still early. Another thing in public school is that educators are not as much as active, towards what you do with your own time. They do what they need to do. They come to work, teach you, and leave, and that's it. If you are not committed, girl, other teachers or educators or lecturers, they might be very motivational, try to give us the motivation that we need and all that. I mean, they parents and they want what's best for us, right? But other educators, girl, you're gonna be doing this alone. You understand? I be coming to class, teach you all the numbers you need to know, and if you do not come to me and consult, then you will see your final paper. So moving on, another option that you have is to upgrade at your own school. What you could do is, if you're not ready as a matriculate to write your final exams, what you could do is to register. There's a format used to register to repeat your matric next year. So meaning that this year you might not write your finals, but you will write your finals next year with everyone, meaning that you're actually repeating your matric, which is one of the best ways to reconsider being in matric. Honestly, I mean, you're doing matric twice. Isn't it incredible? The next following year, I mean, you will be a genius. Why? Because you will be repeating exactly what you've been doing last year. So that's another best option to consider. What you could do is to ask such information from your educators. Point number 2, when to upgrade. First one is February, second one is June, the third one is in November. You could actually upgrade in February after receiving your matric results in January. In February, what you need to do is you need to go to your school's district department and register for an upgrade. Then they will put you to a school where you need to upgrade. They will give you all the necessary information that you need of when to upgrade, which school, venue, and all that. If you know yourself, you might as well just need those notes, keep them safe, keep your textbook safe. You might as well go for an upgrade in February. There's nothing wrong with upgrade, but as soon as you do it, it's as soon as you can go and register in whatever university that you have registered to, and continue with your course for the rest of the year. So in February, it's for those who really want to go in university for that year and are not willing to sit back for the rest of the year or either upgrade for the rest of the year. Then we have June. So if you upgrade in February and it happens that your marks come back the same, or you don't make it, you can actually register again for writing in June. Then if it happens that in June as well it doesn't go as you've planned, you could also just register for writing your finals with everyone else in November. Point number 3. So if you decide not to upgrade, there are other options that you can take, but if only you trust your instincts. So here's another option you can take. You can actually go to the Department of Education and apply for a remark. A remark basically means that your paper get to be marked again. Whatever subject that you feel that you're not comfortable with when it comes to your marks, you can actually just apply for a remark at the nearest Department of Education around you. But it's quite possible for your marks to come back differently. So what I mean is that it's either your marks come or they just come back the same. If they come back the same, just know that there was no mistake, or either just know that probably there might have been a mistake, but let's just keep it the way it is. So probably you will get the marks that you do deserve. But your marks come back different, you get your money back. Last but not least, point number 4, where to get registered. Where do you get to do all these things? Where do you get to apply and do all the necessary things that you need to do in order for you to get into it and upgrade? Okay, so it's different. When you do it in February, you go to your school district department, then that's where you get to register for February. Then for June, if you want to attend classes before you get to write your final on June, you can go to your nearest college or your nearest school that provides upgrading services, and you might as well just register there and attend while attending classes. Then you can write your finals on June. But in most private institutions, private colleges, private schools, they do not provide services for writing in February, or services for those who want to write their finals on June. They always provide services for those who want to write their finals at the end, which is in November, to make sure that their students are equipped throughout the year till a point whereby they might be as well ready, which is in November. So it gives them the whole time and space and whatsoever throughout the year to actually just prepare their learners or their student till the end, which is in November. So for writing in February, just go to your school's district department. Then for June, you could go to any private college or school or institution that provides short courses like this. I really do encourage people to do upgrade their marks for whatever that they want to enroll in when it comes to universities. And if there's something that you really would like to reach out as your dream in any institution, but your marks are not allowing you to do that, you still have time to go to, if you can afford private colleges, you could go to the nearest public schools and basically ask for information that you might need and register and do whatever that you need to do to better your marks. So this is all for me, and until then, I'll talk to you guys on my next video. I love you so much and thank you so much. Please do not forget to like this video, do give it a thumbs up, then just subscribe to it if you are a viewer. I love you so much, guys. Till next time, stay tuned.